Namaste everyone. Today we are going to discuss about lesson 1 globe. Okay. Along with these online classes, I am planning offline video also, so that if you miss any online class, you can refer this offline video. So first lesson is globe. What is a globe? Why should we need to study that? So it is not possible for us to study the earth with the photographs given by the astronauts, right? So many geographers have developed different means of representatives for the earth. One such thing is a globe. So a globe is a model of the earth. Okay. If you see it carefully, you can notice that you cannot see the whole globe. You can see only half part of the globe at a time. Yes or no? Yes. So if you want to see the back side of the globe, you have to rotate the globe around its axis. Okay. So I have used the term axis. So what is an axis? An axis is an imaginary line or around which the earth rotates. Inside a line will be there, that is an axis. An axis is an imaginary line around which the earth rotates on its own axis. Okay, we used to say that line, earth rotates around its own axis, earth rotates around its own axis. So what is an axis? An axis is a line around which the earth rotates. Okay, so an axis is having two endpoints. An axis have two endpoints, north pole and the south pole. If you observe carefully, I am tilting the globe like this. I am not keeping the globe like this. I am tilting the globe like this. Why I am doing that? Because axis is not a straight line. It is a tilted line like this. So an axis tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. Okay, this is the straight and this is the actual axis line. It tilted at an angle of 23.5 degrees. Okay, and I have told you that an axis is having two endpoints. Okay, towards the north is the north pole and towards the south is the south pole. Every time you please remember that the north direction will be on the top. Okay, so the north pole towards the north side and south pole towards the south side. Okay, so if you observe carefully, I have drawn some lines on the globe. Yes, see here. This is an imaginary line. Okay, midway of the globe, it is an imaginary line that divides the earth into two equal halves. This is an imaginary line that divides the earth into two equal halves. Okay, what is this line called as? This line is called as equator. This line is called as equator. So an equator is a midway circle. Mid-circle. Why I am saying circle? Because all the latitudes are around the circle. I will come to the point of latitude. First, we will learn about the equator. So, an equator is an imaginary line that divides the earth into two halves. Towards the north is the northern hemisphere and towards the south is the southern hemisphere. So, towards the north is the northern hemisphere, towards the south is the southern hemisphere. Got it? Now I will explain about the latitudes and longitudes. Okay. See carefully. If you see here or here carefully, the lines that are drawn parallel to the equator. The lines that are drawn parallel to the equator are called as latitudes. I am repeating again. The lines that are drawn parallel to the equator are called latitudes. See here, every latitude is parallel to the equator. Okay, and how to remember these latitudes easily? See the ladder here. Able to see the ladder? In Telugu we call it as nichana. Okay, see this ladder. In Telugu we call it as nichana. How the steps on the ladder will be? Parallel to each other, no? In the same way, latitudes, all the latitudes also parallel to the equator. Okay, north pole and the south pole. Okay, like this. In that way you can remember the latitudes. In the same way, what are longitudes? Longitudes are the imaginary semicircles that run from north pole to the south pole. They are circles that run from semicircles that run from North Pole to the South Pole. Okay, so how we are having the equator as the midpoint, in the same way we have prime meridian as the midpoint for the longitudes. Okay, this prime meridian or Greenwich meridian also divides the globe into two halves. Towards the east is the eastern hemisphere and towards the west is the western hemisphere. Okay, and how to remember longitudes? Look here, we have poles. Remember the electric poles. How the electric poles are? Like this. See? Yes, no? In the same way, longitudes also. Okay, like this you remember. How we are having the electric poles? In the same way we are having longitudes, top to bottom, from here to here. North Pole to South Pole. Got it? It is the easiest way to remember latitudes and longitudes. Okay, latitudes are also called as parallels. Why we are calling as parallels? Because all the latitudes are parallel to the equator. That's why we are calling latitudes are parallels. And why we are calling meridians? These are all the meridians. Okay, so we can call longitudes as the meridians of longitudes also. Okay, so these latitudes and longitudes, they cross each other on the globe at a right angle. See, if you observe carefully, they cut each other at right angle. And these latitudes and longitudes cut each other on the globe and forming some grids. See here, many grids were there. If you observe these two diagrams, you can understand. Many grids were there. Yes, no? Those grids are nothing but global grid. Okay, you can call it as earth grid also. They are called as global grids. So, let's study about some important latitudes. See here. You know that equator is marked at 0 degrees. Okay. So, two important latitudes towards the northern hemisphere, towards the North Pole, and two important latitudes towards the South Pole. Okay. What are the important latitudes in the northern hemisphere? Tropic of Cancer, Arctic Circle. Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. And what are the two important latitudes in southern hemisphere? Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. Okay. So total 4 important latitudes you should remember. So if you observe carefully, you are looking at when you are looking at the diagram, you can see the degrees here. Like how we are measuring the distances or paper length of the paper, etc. in meters, centimeters, millimeters. In the same way, latitudes and longitudes measured in degrees. Okay. So if you observe carefully, Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and Tropic of Capricorn are at the same degrees, 23.5 degrees, 23.5 degrees. Only difference is N. Yes, north, south. Tropic of Cancer is located in the north, that's why 23.5 degrees north. Tropic of Capricorn is located in the south, that's why 23.5 degrees south. In the same way, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle also. 66.5 degrees north and 66.5 degrees south. Okay, and the North Pole points, North Pole and South Pole are located at 90 degrees. Only these Arctic circles, Tropic of Cancer, these are the circles that are surrounding the earth, around the earth. Okay, these are the points. North Pole and South Pole are the points, they are not circles. Okay, only these are the circles, complete circles. Okay, so only South Pole and North Pole are points. So total degrees of latitude are 180 degrees. Towards the South Pole is 90 degrees and towards the North Pole another 90 degrees. So 90 plus 90, 180 degrees. So the total degrees are 180 degrees. Got it? So we have 180 degrees of latitudes. 90 degrees towards the North Pole and 90 degrees towards the South Pole. In the same way, we have 360 degrees of longitude. 180 degrees towards the east and 180 degrees towards the west. The total 360 degrees of longitude. And the semicircle from this side and that side 180 degrees, they cut each other and form a line called international date line. Okay, at 180 degrees the semicircle is called as international dateline. Okay, now I will show you Greenwich meridian 0 degrees on the globe. Okay, see here carefully, you will observe London. It is marked as 0 degrees. Okay, London is marked as 0 degrees. Yes. So dear children, this is all about globe, latitudes and longitudes. Okay, after the class everyone please refer this video. You will get all the clarifications. Okay, thank you.